Hi everybody, hope you're okay this morning on the 15th of the 7th. Just going to do a little end the week video sort of thing. Hope you've all had an amazing weekend. Amazing week, sorry. I hope you're all looking to have an amazing weekend. I'm slowly getting back on track. Back doing my workouts in the morning. Getting up a little bit later, just for my own, because I burnt out. I was getting up really early, so I figured if I get up a little bit later, spend a little bit later, yeah. So hope you're all having an absolutely top day. It's Friday. Let's jump through. Just have a quick look. So I'll start from the top, work our way down. USD Chief. We have, it did break structure there. Well, it broke that structure, but didn't break that structure. Still continuing in the uptrend. Had a little bit of noise here at the actual area. And then it took back off. It's coming back down. So I'm actually looking with my 71, 78 around this area here. So I've covered that candle. Really, I should, with my stop loss, cover that bottom one. It's still nice 1 to 3. If we're going up into the daily, we do have some daily candles up here. Got a daily there. There's a daily from previous here, so there's still lots of room for it to go. I am actually looking to catch the bounce up, possibly to there, maybe. We have broke that structure, so it could possibly come back for that. Maybe have a little tip up there. We don't know. Market does what market's going to do. GCAD daily, we're downtrending. We do have a daily candle down here, so we are looking for sells on the way down. We've got a couple of areas. The fib of that is that, and then the fib of that move is there, which leaves that candle open. And I've covered 2 candles there, that and that. I always like to go for the one furthest away. Just on the sole fact I've been caught out a couple of times where I've gone for the closer option and it's blasted to get the top option, but there's a daily and a 4-hourly up there, so chances are they're going to come for that before they drop. Odd card, 4-hour downtrend again, so we're looking for the pull back to the peaks. Fib zone lines me up here down to the 15-minute. Give me that candle there, but I've also covered that wick, because if it goes above that, then it's breaking structure completely and we're going to the upside. So that's my last turning point there for the odd card. We've just had a little reaction after taking that imbalance. We've touched the 71. So they might have even only come for that to keep the continuation, but that's the bankers for you. You know, there's probabilities. I placed 5 trades. Looking at a 1 to 5 on each trade, I lose 4, I'm still 1% up. It's all about getting the probability stacked in our favor. Now this one, we've got some imbalance up there. We've got a fib zone, so that one's actually sat on the fib zone, which comes into contact with that. So I drop down. See how that imbalance is still there. Massive imbalance, that, which give me that candle to sit at. Yes, there is that. So you could, if you wanted to, set half a position there and half a position there. I know one of my friends is actually looking at this one. Made enough. Move. And he's looking to take order flows on the way down. So that was a move there. So there is actually that area there, but I'm looking for a big retracement in the next couple of days on that one. Just due to all that. There's your break. See that? There's your break of all that structure. So I am looking next week for it to swing back up. CAD J. Now I have had a bit of luck with the CAD J this week. I took 1 to 5 there. It's broke that structure. See that? Your low, previous low. Actually had all that break there. You've got an hour candle sat there just below the fib zone with a load of IPA above it. That looks nice for next week. CAD J, little touch in, and then we're dropping. Yes, it broke structure there, but we are in an uptrend. We've sort of peaked through the uptrend, but we're still creating higher lows, higher lows. So I'd like to see this break and then go for that, because that confirms to me that they broke the structure of the market and then they're retracing back to get what they've placed. GU. Now I took a 1 to 3.7 on this. We're, all right, that's just daily. Yes, we are downtrending. There's a couple of dailies up here that I've got my eye on. But ultimately, I personally think we're heading for this daily here. So the move that broke is that one. So we drop a fib from there. Always find the place where it broke the structure and then lay your fib accordingly. So with this one, I'd be looking, because you've got imbalance there just above the 71, 78. So I'd be tempted to cover both of them candles. Let's put the fib on, get rid of the actual lines, and so that's my fib. Get rid of that now, because that's giving me my 71, 78. Yeah, so what I'd be tempted to do there, because of all that imbalance, I would get the candle, cover that peak, and drop it to where it is. So on the GU, nice bit of downtrend. What there is, obviously that broke imbalance. So you could possibly see it come here, have a little fumble here, and then jump up. 1 to 5, GU. UJ, we've just started consolidating up at the top. I think we're in new price territory. Anyway, it's not been a time where it's been here. So we've nothing to aim for. So we're just waiting because it's breaking structure every time it moves up. So we're just waiting for the break of structure to the downside. So again, only looking for buys really until we break structure, because it could carry on. Here's the move that broke the structure. So for now, see how that candle there falls in the 71, 78. There's no imbalance underneath, but for my own how I trade the bankers, I'll try and cover as many moves as I can with my stop loss 1 to 6. Sorry guys. Sorry about that, guys. Phone in here. But yeah. So am I so get rid of that off there. I've got my zone on. See how that noise all happened in the zone. But I'd be looking to take the position there, but I'd also cover that position. Still giving me a 1 to 6 to where it's at, even if you're coming to previous high, a 1 to 2. Now 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Regardless, it's all blue, 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 blue. Yes, there's this, all this down here. That's the fib zone of the main move. So we always keep these in. See how there's that there, sat under all that. So you could possibly see it come down. But if it does that, then it's breaking the structure, which then tells me we're flipping and we're going for sells. Okay, GJ. Actually took a 1 to 5 on that, off that candle there. We've not broke any major structure. But we do have areas of interest. See how we're lower high, lower high, lower high. But we've not created lower lows yet. What's to say that that doesn't come down for a lower low? Bitcoin. There is some now we have broke that structure. So I am looking down here for a buy. But we've got to get down there somehow. You know, and this is where, as you grow as a trader, you start understanding about chasing IPA, chasing bankers candles. Break of structure is king, everybody. Honestly, one of the gentlemen I follow who actually has got an amazing group who teaches all this said it the other day, break of structure is king. If there's no break of structure, then there's no trade. Now you can wait. That's a nice, see how it's broke that internal and then it broke that internal. So we've had 2 breaks of structure in about 3 days. So that's confirming to me that they're trying to change the direction of the market. But I am looking at these areas for the reverse back down. And then it could blast through there because there is some candles down at 10. There's even one down at 5 that I've been looking at. So if it drops down to them, time to buy, guys. But yeah, Bitcoin for now, following rules. We broke structure. We put the fib on. We've got the fib zone. I don't know what that one is. I'm guessing that was that fib move that broke it. We met the dog, guys. Yeah. This is my girl. Helped me through loads, this doggy has. Good girl. Who's this? Hi, everybody. My name's Maya. She's a big girl. Soft as a brush, though. Oh, puppy. Oh, you slobbery. Come on. Get down. Molting because of the time of year. Everywhere. Anyway, Bitcoin. This area here I'm looking at, 1 to 3. I'm actually looking at that one to come down, if I'm honest. See how it's just pushed up again now? I'd like that one, if I'm honest, for the drop. Because at that drop, back down to that low, I'm looking at a 1 to 27 on my money, you know? But 1 to 5. Everybody's happy with the 1 to 5. And look at the area it's covered. Yeah, US 30. The dirty 30. Look at that. 4-hour candle. Rejection. Off that rejection, I'm guessing we're looking for around there. I want to 6.8, just off a rejection. I'm still downtrending, but we got the rejection. You know, I don't trade the US 30 with it being so volatile at the moment. Because a lot of uncertainty over in America. But yeah, that one there, 1 to 12, just after the CPI. We had the CPIs then. Come back, use the news to move the markets like they do. Took their orders back, dropped for a 1 to 12. Now that, to most traders, a 1 to 12 is up here, number wise. They happen weekly. On a weekly basis, you'll get trades like that. But you've got to be able to notice what's happening. See how that one candle broke the structure? So it spiked up, spiked down. Same here, accumulation. They broke the accumulation. They came back to get their orders and they went 1 to 5. We had another rejection off that same candle, that same box. 1 to 3. So what you got there? 4, 7, nearly 19% there over a week. Would you be happy over a return of 19% of your money? Well, sorry, 19 times your money. Risk £100, gain £1,900. It's one of them. It's not an easy skill to learn. I'm not going to blow your trumpet and tell you that everybody's going to be able to do it and everybody can do it. And if you're willing and you want to learn and you've got hunger for a better you, a better future, if anybody watching this has been down to them lows, they know what rock bottom is. Some people say they've been there, but I can guarantee they haven't. I guarantee it. When you're literally driving 100 odd mile an hour towards a wall, it. You sat there with nothing, nobody, days, weeks. You get a chance to, if you don't do the deed, what direction have you got? The only direction you've got is up, So yeah, 30-30 was still coming down. So you could possibly, that was the move that broke. Oh my, yeah. That was the move that broke it. It's the same again. Be looking around here for another drop. Let's get a short there. That's a big wick. 32,000 points. But I could probably drop down. Let's have a look. I try not to go any lower than the 15, really. See, it falls absolutely bang on that. So you could get a 1 to 2. But risk management. Only risk what you're willing to lose. Now, on a trade of that size, with that sort of stop loss, I'd probably be looking at putting 0.5%, if that, and just let it play. We have so many opportunities in a week. Why try and jam all your eggs in that one basket when you could split your eggs between 12 baskets? Probabilities are going to win it every time. Yes, you might have 4 losses, but then you'll have a 1 to 10 come in. Now you're 6% up. Don't let the little losses knock you to a point where you don't feel confident enough to place another trade, because that next trade you place might be the one trade that takes you back into your blue. We all have losses. We all have losses, okay? If they're telling you they don't have losses, they're lying. Unless they've got a super duper robot. See here? AUD USD, 15-minute. We've had all this noise coming down. We've broke 1, 2, nearly 3 levels of structure. Okay? For me, that's the move that broke it. I am looking down here, but I'd also be looking to put, see now we've had that move. That falls just under that falls just above. So we could possibly see, it'd be nice if it came to there first, which left that in my zone. Imbalance above it, engulfing setup. You know, it's all these things like tick, tick, tick. With my trade plan's been ticked, regardless, win, lose, I did everything on my trade plan that put me to that candle. I've done my fib. I've got the imbalance. In fact, we've got two lows of imbalance. You know, that was a big down move to then rocket us out of the. Okay. Odd J, I had a look at this for somebody this morning. I'm actually looking down here for the Odd J. We've had an accumulation. We've had a break of structure. Big break of structure that. So we're still looking to go up. The Jap Yen's still looking. No, the Aussie dollar's rising. The Jap Yen's sinking. Aussie dollar rising. Jap Yen sinking. You're getting more yen for your dollar. So the dollar is rising. I always have to remind myself of that. But yeah, we've had an accumulation, we've had a break. Now we're just flagging. That's my fib zone. And I've got two areas of interest here and here. I'll probably have 2.5% positions sat here. We've got a 1 to 15. And what's the other one? 1 to 13, 1 to 15. That's just on the internal structure. You know, same again, a 1 to 5, it'd only take me back up to the fib. You know, 1 to 5, 1 to 5. We're not even having to look at hiking up there, you know. But this break of structure is king. That decides where we're going to take our move. Yeah, that makes sense. Consolidation. Hike out. We broke two lots of structure. Broke. So to me, we're looking here. Yeah. No, I think I covered everything. Well, if anybody takes anything away from this today, break of structure is king. So yeah, got a few positions sat on. Nothing's triggered in yet. 3% up for the week. So gonna end the week on a nice high note. Say bye to Puppy, everybody. Coming in. Where you going? Where you going? Come in. Bye, everybody. Bye. She's a good girl. So yeah, if anybody wants any information, you know where I am. Not going anywhere. I've got myself back in check. Oh my! Got myself back in check. Working out in the mornings again. Back on the charts daily. I'm here. I'm going to do it. This is my year. Nothing's getting in the way. apart from my dog, obviously, but she's never in the way. But yeah, this year, next 12 months, you're going to see a massive change. And I'm not even pulling anyone's. I'm going to make a difference in so many people's lives. Just can't wait. You know, you've all been following me. Well, those who have been following me have seen where I've come from. I've literally built from nothing. I mean, I'm far, far away from where I want to be, but closer than I was. So, unbelievably ready. I'm so grateful for absolutely everybody in my life right now. Had a rough couple of weeks where I've just not wanted to see anybody, speak to anybody. A lot of people have suffered because of it, which I openly apologise for, but it's just how I deal with things. I've met so many positive people on my journey up to now. From Jeff, from when I first reached out. Jeff's an amazing bloke. Everybody along the way. We're here. We're proving what can be done. But you've just got to be patient with yourself. Yes, don't stop grinding, ever. Whether you're sat reading a book on the things that you're grinding to, or you're listening to affirmations every day. I'm part of a prosperity school at the moment. We have a strict regime of affirmations, morning, evening, night. Your subconscious is listening all the time. So if you're sat there telling yourself that I've got bills coming, I've got this happening, I've got so much stuff being put on me, if you keep telling your brain that, you're going to get more stuff put on you, you know? How about telling yourself you are worth enough, you are worthy, you are wealthy, you are healthy, you are. Every morning, wake up, put it in your ears. You can even record your own affirmations, which is even more powerful. You know, your voice every morning telling you you are worth it, you are worth getting out of bed for, you are worth grafting every day. But we all need time. It's a massive factor. Yes, some people say we've not got enough time. Some people say there's too much time. There's never enough time. Time is the only thing that's ticking down that you cannot stop. Your time on this planet. So why waste it? I've just wasted 2 weeks of my life. You know? And for what? Because I felt like suffering. So I suffered. You know? I literally sat in here for nearly 2 weeks. My daughter suffered. My dog suffered. My health suffered. My wealth suffered. For what? Because I had a little bit of a bad day and I lost a leg of income. And then, yes, don't get me wrong, I was doing a lot up until this point, and I burnt myself out. I took on too much. I tried to do too much for too many people. And at the point where I broke, I just disappeared, which I know it's not the best thing to do. When in them sort of situations, do you make the best decisions? You don't. You make the decisions to self-preserve yourself, self-preservation. Now, I don't normally chat on like I do, but I just want people to understand that you can make something of yourself, but don't rely on anybody else to do it, or you're putting your future in their pocket. Why would you give the keys to your life to somebody else for them to get to a point, get out of the car and disappear? And then where are you? Back where you began. Because you give the keys to your happiness to somebody else. Now, I'm not preaching this, preaching that. I'm speaking from my experiences. I've hit the lows, I've had the highs. Now it's time to knuckle down and grind. I've got some amazing people in my following who are more than willing to openly help speak. I watched my good friend Ryan yesterday. He's going to be one of the best motivational speakers that's graced this planet. And I tell you that now. So we're going to jump on a call this afternoon. He's over in America somewhere, so I'll just give him a message when I see he's active. But he's going to be one of the next biggest influences in my life, because I chose to reach out and speak with him, because what he speaks resonates with me. You know, you have to put you first. And as soon as you start putting you first, watch the shift. Get your affirmations. There's millions of them. Millions. But I would personally say that my friend Chris put me onto the Think Up app, where you can record your own affirmations. And I would personally look, if you're looking to go down the route of what we're all doing and what we're all going through, a positive mindset is key, because you're going to have days where you lose trades. You're going to have days where you think everything's going wrong. But if you're waking up and telling yourself you are worth it, you are going to make it, you are going to do this, guess what? Universe is going to send it to you. But you have to believe in here, in here, in here. You've got to believe what you're saying, because this doesn't know if you're lying or not. Your subconscious mind listens to everything that comes out of your mouth. Within the first 30 minutes of the day and the last 30 minutes of the day are the most powerful times to get affirmations in your brain, because that's when you're in a cognitive thought mode, and that's when your subconscious is listening. It's listening all day, don't get me wrong, but that's when it's its most powerfulest, within the first 30 minutes and the last 30 minutes. And I've learned this through amazing mentors and teachers. They use the law of attraction nearly every day to better themselves. And now they're willingly and openly sharing that with people that are looking for opportunity to better their own being. You know, now I don't normally go on afterwards, but I really felt I needed to get a message out there. Now, if you've stuck right through to the end, amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah. You touch me, you really do. I know I've not got much of a following through YouTube at the moment, but that's not my avenue. I do a lot of my stuff through Facebook. Insta's just sort of picking up. But I'm just going to be me. From what I've learned, stop trying to please everybody. Yes, you've got to please some people in your life. I understand that. But if you're not happy, then how can you make somebody else happy? You know? I'm going to run off. I'm not going to run off now, guys. I'm going to shoot off now. I've got trade set for the day, for the week. You know, that's me. Done. Self-learning now. I'm come away from the charts. I'm going to hit trading in the zone for a few hours now. Get it plumbed in my ears. Little workout, probably take the dog a walk. Be you. Do you. Don't look to anybody else for your happiness. Because as soon as they're gone, where's your happiness? You have to start building again from ground zero. You know? Peace out, guys. You're all absolute legends. Speak to you on the next one.